Hey amazing superwomen, I am going to do a walkthrough of what happens when you buy the Master Manifestor program. So the first thing that happens as soon as you get your payment information and it is fixed, then you arrive to the next page. It's like an internet payment like that you would do on like whatever shopping site. Like you have to verify with BankID to make sure that it's a safe payment. And as soon as you have done the payment, then you come to the next page, which is where you will create your login. That page actually looks like this. This is what it looks like. So you will create your name, your email and your name. So this is where you create your login details. So because I already have my account, I'm not going to do that, but I will jump into what it looks like as soon as you have done that and you come into the program in itself. Then it looks like this, and you come to the online course and then you click on it, and then it looks like this. So here you have everything. There's amazing, a wonderful program, and you have in start here, this is where you have all the action steps that you will be doing. So the first thing that will happen is that under start here, we will go through something that is called the vibrational wheel, so that we can get an understanding of where are you right now when it comes to the alignment, like how close are you to the things that you want to manifest in your life right now. So we will have like an assignment so that you and I can go through that. If you are joining the program quite recently from when I'm making this video, it's probably with me that you're going to have the call. If you're joining the program later on, it may be with one of my team members. But right now, as in February 2024, the call is going to be with me. So we will book a call that is within a week from when you start the program. So as soon as you have come in here, we are going to book a call with you so that we can have your onboarding call. And during this onboarding call, we will meet on Google Meet so that we can see each other, and we will go through your vibrational wheel so that I can get an understanding of where you are and that you can get an understanding of where you are. And this is where we also will determine what will be your primary focus during the rest of the program, where we're working on your own alignment. So you have several modules. You have module 1 to 5. I wanted to show you like not that. Here we go, categories. So you have, there we go, you have the start here module, and then you have module 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So those are all the modules that you are working on yourself, your own inner alignment process. And what happens when you are done with module 6, this is also where we are having another call so that we are following up with how the whole process has been working out for you. We're looking at the vibrational wheel one more time to make sure that you have come super, super far, because you have come super far when you're coming to this point. And then you will have the next part, which is physical steps to start your soul's calling business. And this is more of the part where you are learning how to help other people with the other modules. So everything that you have learned in the first, like module 1 to 5, all that knowledge you will be able to teach to other people. And here you will learn like how do we actually do sessions with people to really accelerate the results for people. So you will really learn the whole secrets behind in how I do. Like when I used to do private sessions, now I have included a lot of like pre-recorded sessions within these different modules, because I know exactly my audience, because I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I know exactly what steps we need to take in order for you to go from A to B. But since you are going to start by helping like clients one-on-one, I teach you all of that in here. I even teach you like exactly how to package your program. So you don't need to come up with anything. What took me 7 years to come up with, like how to market my business, how to package my service, how to host a call where I present my program and all of that. you don't have to figure out any of that because it is all included in this part, the physical steps to start your soul's calling business. It is all in there. And we are going to work on who exactly it is that you are here to serve, because my belief is that each and every person who feel in their heart that they are not supposed to be in the 9 to 5 working for a boss, they have a bigger mission, and they feel like, I know I am meant for life in freedom. I know I'm meant to do good in this world, and I feel really, really cool to do some kind of coaching and manifestations and helping other people. Then you have a tribe. You have people out there in the world that are just waiting for you to show up. And this whole process is teaching you exactly how to show up, exactly how to talk to those people. That is one of the things I see is most common, like people who do coaching trainings somewhere else, like they're working on becoming a life coach or whatever it may be. There are so many things that they never learn. Like when I did my first training, because I have so many different trainings, but the first training I did, and actually every training I did, like you get there and you learn a specific technique, or you learn hypnosis, or you learn whatever it is, like motivational interviewing or whatever it is, like you're learning that, but then you're on your own. And then you have to figure everything out by yourself. And there are so many coaches that are coming into my world, and they're sitting there like they have the knowledge. They can help people. I was going to say probably help people because I don't know, but my guess is that they can help people. But they are stuck there. So they are still not living their freedom laptop lifestyle. So, and that is because they're lacking in so many things. They're lacking, like they feel fear to show up. Like that is one of the things that we are working in this program, like really helping you and your soul to actually feel safe to show up, because that is the witch wound, which is like so many of us, we have this witch wound from earlier lives. I do think that you're ready to, like, you've probably heard me talk about past lives before. Past lives play a massive role when it comes to us showing up in this lifetime. Many of us, we have been in different lifetimes where we have been burned. We have been called witches, and people were treating us really, really, really badly. And that is a stored memory within our soul. And this is why we feel extremely frightened. I was extremely frightened to show up, to tell the world that, hey, I can channel the non-physical realm, and hey, I can talk to angels, and hey, I can do all of that. I was extremely, extremely afraid. The spirit realm actually had to kind of trick me into even talking about it on camera. It took me years to be brave enough to actually show up and do it. And then I had to figure out, like, oh, the reason why I've been so frightened about it is because I've been killed in so many different lifetimes, and I've been burned and like ripped apart and raped because I could help people. So I was terrified of showing up. And almost each and every woman that shows up into my work, they have the same thing. And this is why we already here in module 1, we are healing the witch wound. Here we are healing the witch wound. This is like a full hypnosis session that I guide you through exactly how to heal that witch wound, so that you are healing the witch wound through that session, because it doesn't have to take years to heal the witch wound like it did for me before I knew how to heal it. And this is why I created this. Healing the witch wound is like, I can't really remember now, is it 1 hour or 90 minutes? Can't really remember, but like 60 or 90 minutes. And then we healed it. And then you can actually show up and feel safe to show up. And you will also learn, like what you see here, time to make your vision board the right way, because there are so many misconceptions. People are just saying like, oh, you're just gonna put your photos there of how like you want your life to be. But there are so many more things that we need to understand. Like there are 4 super, super important components to making a vision board, so that your subconscious mind actually start to move closer to those things. And that is included in this one. And then we have this one, because I had women saying like, I feel so much trigger when I'm doing my vision board. Okay, then we made a training on how to handle triggers on our vision board. And then in the beginning, what we are actually doing as well is that we find your soul's ideal life on planet Earth. It's a full session where I guide you through a whole hypnotic process where you get to meet your soul, where you get to see exactly the life your soul has planned before it came into planet Earth in this lifetime. And then we have another hypnosis, which is like healing the different fears that are right now stopping you from living your soul's purpose right now. So this like module 1 is so extremely powerful. And this meeting your future self that has the result that you want to manifest, this is also a full hypnosis session. So this is like packed with amazing, wonderful, transformational work that we are doing in the beginning of the program. Like this is like module 1 takes about like 2 to 3 weeks to go through. Like that is the like the more of the heavy stuff. Like you don't really need to do anything except to listen, kind of just do the hypnosis as I teach you and guide you, but still you're going to do it. So it's about like 2 to 3 weeks to count on that. And the rest, like module 2 to 6, you do those for the rest of the 3 weeks. So module 1 is like more massive, but in a flowy way. This is amazing. But this is where so much transformation will happen. And the awesome thing about this is that when you get to meet your future self, so partly of that you will do here when you're seeing your soul's ideal life, but also here like when you're really working on the manifestation process, like meeting the version of yourself that has the results that you want to have. The awesome thing when we're doing that, because you will hear like throughout this program, you will hear one of the big manifestations that I wanted to go through in my life. That was one of the, like, that was actually the reason that I created a Master Manifestor program from the first beginning, because I wanted to document and to really teach everybody else who were interested in the full manifestation process. So I from the beginning, when I realized like, shit, this is really something that I'm not going to tell you what it was. You will see that in the program. It was something that I realized like, this is really something that I want to manifest into my reality. And then I went through the whole process, and there were so many times where I felt doubt. There were so many times I felt massive fear around that manifestation. And because I have seen my future self in this session, I could hold on to that frequency of the future because I had seen myself in the future with the manifested result. So this is extremely powerful. Not many people teach this. Not many people know how to do this, but this is so extremely powerful when we get to see that version of ourselves, and when we get to ask that version of ourselves questions. What did you do to actually come here? What did you have to overcome to actually get there? And thanks to this, I today have the manifestors. Like everything else I walk you through in the whole Master Manifestor program is a part of the process in what I did to raise my frequency, because this is the Master Manifestor program. It is teaching you the secret behind the secret, which is really the law of vibration. In order for us, like, we can't sit and think like, oh, I want to manifest a car into my life, so I'm just going to sit there and try, like, pretend that I'm driving that car like they do in the movie The Secret. It doesn't work that way. We are actually sometimes even pushing it further away, which is also something that I explain in this How to Make the Vision Work the Right Way. Because if we're doing things the wrong way, if we're doing affirmations and stuff the wrong way, we can actually push stuff away further. You have probably done this before. If you're not already having everything you want in your life, you probably already have done this. You pushed stuff away from you instead of towards you. What was I going to say about that? Yeah, exactly. So this is why it is so important that we work on the whole, like, frequency, the layers of the frequency, and that is the rest of the program. So here in the first program, we are working all the different fears. We're working like when it comes to your soul, understanding and accessing your soul's gift, because if you are like drawn to my work, chances are extremely high that you have a soul that has so many gifts. You have that. Like, it's not even a guess. It's like you have that. You have gifts that are unique to you, that you are here to help the planet with. And in this session, we are accessing and we are activating those gifts for you. This is incredibly powerful. And what tends to happen when we are going through this massive process, because like all of a sudden we have activated your soul, we have activated your gifts, we have tapped into the life that you're meant to live, we have seen your future, we have started to release fears. A lot of doubt can come up. And this is where some people, they're like, oh, I'm going to disappear. Like I had that with a woman who's in the course right now. She disappeared. she was doing everything so well, and like I saw massive progress within her. And then I saw like she wasn't showing up on the group coaching calls for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I reached out to her and I said like, hey love, how is it going? And she said, well, Linda, I don't think this program is working for me. I think something is very wrong with me. I feel like I feel like very sad, and I feel like tired, and I feel nothing is working out for me, and everybody else is like way ahead of me. And I was like, love, this is self-sabotage. This is perfect. This is just showing you that you are like, this is a part of the process. And this is where I added the here I saw it. What you're feeling is normal, because what so many people are going through here, because I received a question like, how many of the women that are joining your program are actually following it through? How many are becoming digital nomads? How many are living a joyful laptop lifestyle after the program? And since I added the second part of the program, which is like starting your soul space business, about a few months ago, I can't really remember exactly when it was. I've produced so much material. I have now the first batch of women that are going through it. The women that are furthest ahead in the program, there are 2 amazing women that are furthest ahead, like they have come the most far in the program. The one that is fastest, like, so the one that is fastest in the program, she is now planning on where she has already quit her job now. She because she had also a buffer, so she was a cushion of money, so she had the ability to do that. And she's right now in the process of bringing in her paid clients, because she has had a lot of test clients. Her clients are getting amazing results, and now we're working on the last bits and pieces for her to really feel confident in charging for her service and start to get paid clients. And we are planning with her now where she will actually go. So she will, during this year, 2024, she will start to travel. She will take photos from the beaches around the world when she's sitting with her laptop and when she's helping clients. And the one that has come second furthest, she has kids who are still in school in Sweden. So they have decided that this amazing woman, she told me, she was like, I only need 2 clients a month, like 2 new clients a month, in order to cover my income from my work. So she has already calculated that, because when you are following the structure, how I teach it, everything is what I told you already in the Starting Your Soul's Calling business. When you are following that exact structure, I'm teaching you, like in here, I'm teaching you how to structure like your program. Is because we're not selling like session by session, and we are not charging per hour. Like, these are all mistakes that coaches do, and that will never set them free if we're working for an hourly rate. So this is why we need to package our service, and I have already done that for you. So this amazing woman that I'm talking about now, she realized that because she will be able to charge around 22,000 Swedish SEK for that program. And now I'm going to show her actually, so we will add that, so she will be able to charge more, but so that is just counted low. But she said, wow, amazing. She's like, if I bring in 2 clients a month, I will be able to quit my work. So now she's just in that process of, like the first one, she's in that process right now of, she have already helped several test clients, and she is now in the process of charging for her service. So in a few months, I'm so excited for her, because she will quit her job and she will live from her business. Whether she will be traveling or not, that the future will tell that, but she will have her laptop lifestyle. And then the other women, some women are taking it more slow in the program. Some women may never perceive this as a career because there may be fears stopping them. But we will see what happens. Everybody it all depends on you. So what happened with that other woman that I forgot to tell you the full story. So what happened with that other woman that disappeared for 3 weeks, and I asked her, I was like, okay, hey love, how is it going? She told me, she was like, I think I'm doing everything wrong. And when I told her, I was like, this is normal. This is self-sabotage. This is normal part of the process. Several times throughout this program, I talk about the self-sabotage, because the self-sabotage is just a perfect sign that you're on your right way. And when I told her this, she was like, oh wow, this is actually amazing. I think we actually, where did I put her? Did I put her here? No, I somewhere in the program I put her story, because we actually filmed the testimonial story where she was explaining that, oh, I thought I was the hopeless case, I thought I was doing things wrong, but now she saw that she was actually doing everything right and everything was working out for her, and now she is continuing in the program and she's having amazing results in foremost helping herself. She helped herself through a panic attack normally, because she used to get a lot of panic attacks, and normally she was so afraid, so she called an ambulance several times. And now, because of everything that she had learned in this program, she was able to help herself through a panic attack, and she didn't even realize it. But it was afterwards when we spoke about it, and she was like, Linda, I'm just realizing that I could coach myself and help myself with all these methods that you teach me in the program. And she helped herself through a panic attack. And now she has also started to help her son with things that her son needed help with. So she is, I'm so proud of her. Like, and there are so many of my clients that are right now going through the program that have started to help their family members. They have started to help, like, first of all, themselves, because it always starts with us helping us, first of all. Now they're helping family members, both like husbands, siblings. They are helping children, which is amazing, and they're helping test clients, and they're having their paid clients. So it's always going to depend on like how much freedom are we craving. Like, it is all here for you to set your life up for that freedom business. You have it, you have everything in here. The only way if I can't help you, the only way that would happen is if you disappear. If you have that victim mentality and you're like, I'm just going to be in complaining mode, I'm not going to ask for help, I'm just going to disappear, I can't help you. I have one case like that, somebody who have kind of disappeared. I kind of figure she will come back, but right now she has disappeared. And when that happens, I can't help. And she kind of told me, she was like, yeah, I'm going through so much stuff right now, so I want to take it in my own tempo. And I was like, you take it absolutely in your own tempo. You're more than welcome to come back anytime you want, because this is a process. So I just want you to know, like, this is a process, and a lot of emotions will come up. The thing is that if we are not going through this process, we will stay stuck. We can't manifest when we are having all those dense emotions. We need to release that. We need to get it up. It's like if you're having a garden like outside your house, and you're having a garden and you really want to grow like a super green, fresh lawn there, but there are a lot of weeds that are taking up all the nutrition from the grass. And you are like, this is like with affirmations and stuff, and you're like trying to just put new grass on the seeds. Then, no, sorry, you're putting new seeds, grass seeds on the weeds. The weeds are going to take all that nutrition. And it won't grow, and the nutrition, like the seeds, the grass seeds, will die. So what we need to do is we need to take those weeds up, so that we get a hole in the ground that we can actually fill with new fresh seeds, if that makes sense. Same thing here. We are digging up the old stuff so that we have a fresh slate, and that we can start to put the new stuff in that you actually want to manifest into your reality. And then we are setting you free by you going first. You start to manifest what you want in your life, and then you're helping others to go through that same process. And you have everything here. And you will actually have also a license, so that you will be able to use my material in your marketing. So that is absolutely incredible as well. So what was it more? It was one more question. Yeah. So the program is 90 days. What happens after those 90 days? So for me, it's like, it's not like by the day. I want you to have the results. Like, when you have the results, that is going to be positive for you. And when that is positive for you, that is also positive for me. So I know, like, when I help you succeed, you are going to be a great marketer for my program. So this is why, like, I want you to succeed. Like, when you win, I also win. So we both win. So it's really a win-win situation. So it's not like I'm going to kick you out. The whole thing is that all of this, you have access to this for a lifetime. I may change, like for the other people who join later on, I may change that. But right now, for you guys that are coming in now, you have access to this for lifetime. And when I update things to the program, you have access to that as well. So this is really incredible. So this is not going away after 90 days. Like all of this, like the audios, you have increased energy and happiness, create amazing relationships, hypnosis to stop procrastinating, money magnet. Like you have access to all of this amazing material. And you can go through this. If in 5 years from now, you can go through it again. No problem. Like this is a living and breathing material. What you do have for those 90 days is that you have the amazing Facebook group. This is an incredible Facebook group with awesome women. I thought like, oh, maybe I will show you the group, but like I will want to protect their privacy. I just figured. But when you're becoming a part of the program, I'm going to let you into the group. Like in here, in Start Here, you even have a link that will show you exactly how to join the Facebook group. And then when you come into that Facebook group, I'm going to present you to the other women so that you get a chance to meet these amazing women, because all of these women are like you. They know that they are not supposed to be in a job. They are sensitive. They have these beautiful, amazing, wonderful souls. They are empathic. They want their dream lives. They want good for themselves, and they want good for the world, and they want good for other people and for the planet and for animals. Like these are good, amazing, wonderful human beings. And I'm so proud of being a part of this. Like it is really a sisterhood. And like I asked, every week I send out a message and I asked like, what are your highlights from the last week? And they like every single week, like except from that they are saying like everything they're learning in the program and how that is helping them, themselves, their family, their clients, and so on. They are saying like the sisterhood in the group, where they can swap sessions with each other. They are helping each other out. Like it's so much compassion, friendships. And once a year we do a physical meetup. The next one will be in Stockholm in a near future, so that will be amazing, and everybody's just like boiling with excitement for everybody to get the chance to meet each other on a physical base. That will be absolutely incredible. So that you have for 90 days. And then you also have the group coaching calls for 90 days. So every single Wednesday, it is Wednesdays right now at 4 p.m. That may change because we are very soon not moving, we're still keeping our apartment, but we are going to go to Vietnam and then probably back to Bali. So it's going to be like a full circle, which is so incredible because most of this program was filmed in Bali when we lived there. And now we're going back. So I'm so excited. All right, but enough of that. Okay, so I may change the time of the group coaching calls, but right now they are Wednesdays at 4 p.m. If you can be there, then you are going to receive a link, and we meet on Google Meet every single Wednesday. And if you can't be there, you can still ask your questions and I will answer them, and everything will be available for you in a replay so that you can watch it over and over and over again. So that is what you have access to for the 90 days, the Facebook group and the group coaching calls. However, you will also have, like after you have had your first paying client, because that is the guarantee of the program, after you have had your first paying client and you're kind of like done, you are a master manifestor coach, and you are like done with what the program promised you to do, which was to have your first paid client. And then you can choose to on a monthly basis to renew your membership. We will go through all of that when you come to that point to really see like, is that something you want or is it not? Like we will go through all of that later on. But if you not have had your first paid client by this point and you have done all of stuff, like every week when I ask you how is it going, you are telling me how everything is going, and I see that you have this drive and you are doing everything like, and you are engaged and you are following the steps and you are taking action and all of this. If you are not like done within those 90 days, I'm going to keep working with you. You are going to stay in the program, because the guarantee of the program is that you will have your first paid clients within the 90 days. And if you don't have that first paid client within 90 days and you have done everything, then you're staying within the program. So you have still access to everything, and you have access to the Facebook group and the group coaching call until you have had your first client. So I will be there with you the whole time. So you're not going to be alone. I'm there for you, and I just can't wait. Like, this is such an incredible journey, and the women like that you will get to meet, like, this is what they are saying. Like, it is so incredible to have sisters now, because they feel like sisters, to have sisters around the globe. And many of them right now are from Sweden. So have sisters in Sweden, or have sisters around the world. And like, many of these are going to become friends for life. And this is what is so, so, so incredible, because these are women that are having the same values, that really, truly they have that desire for freedom. They have that desire to do so much good in this world. And they're swapping sessions, and they're becoming friends, and they're seeing each other's manifestations to come through. Like, this is really, really, really incredible. And I'm so proud of this. And it would be an absolute honor to have a chat with you. Either we are chatting with each other in Facebook Messenger, or if we feel like we could jump on a call to just see, like, are you a great fit to the program? Because I'm super picky, that you probably already have heard. Like, I'm only bringing women in that I really feel will do good with all this material, and that will be a good, like, contribution to the sisterhood. Because that is something that I really, really, really protect. So I want that amazing, lovely energy. And on a call or on a Facebook chat, we will be able to just chat along and just like answer all of your questions and just go from there. So with that said, I'm sending you so much love, and I'm just gonna see, sorry, if there is, yeah, I think I have, oh, no, it was one more question. How many hours a week shall you invest in this? All right, so if you have like a good pace, that would be 5 to 7 hours a week. And that is not like hours where you have to sit and you have to take notes. No, that could be like when you're doing your makeup in the morning, you have it in the background. Obviously, when you are doing the hypnosis sessions, like the full sessions, then you will have to sit down or lay down and do those sessions. But otherwise, if you're just like doing the hypnotic audios, which is like a 20-minute audio, that one you just listen to in the background. So when I'm talking about a full session, this is where we are really like going super deep, and we're doing stuff within the sessions, and we're releasing things like that. So that is more like a session where you actually sit down. But the rest, like, example, go here to module 3. Allow the path to unfold. Interview with the author of Your Soul's Journey, Surrender versus Giving Up, Following Your Impulses, The Art of Allowing. All of these, like, you can have it on in the background. If I attracted this, why would I have done so? I go through all of these amazing, wonderful things that we need to know in order to actually manifest the life we want. The real secret behind the secret, like how to really raise your vibration and how to trust the universe, how to know that the universe is working for you, and like really seeing how the path is really unfolding for you. Yeah, so this is me from Bali. And we even have Swedish subtitle on some of the stuff. So yes, if you have 5 to 7 hours, you are doing it in a really good speed. And if you have 7 to 10 hours, then you're doing it in a like even faster speed. And people are different. I have some women that are more like they're learning more like the way I learn, which is like I have stuff on in the background, and then I'm like kind of know that it's going into my subconscious, and I trust that it is there. And then when I need to access that information, I can kind of just pull it out from my subconscious and just use it. But I have other clients, so those are going through the program really, really fast. But then I have other clients that are more like my amazing boyfriend, Jonas. Jonas is more like he pauses a video, he goes back in the video, he sits and he takes notes. And I have clients like that as well. And for them, so if one person that is more like my personality puts 5 to 7 hours in a week, And then we have another person that is more like Jonah's personality, puts in 5 to 7 hours a week. We're going to come different far in the program, right? Because for me, it goes much faster to go through a program, and then I kind of go back and I rewatch the stuff. So of course, for a person who like needs to pause and everything, that is going to take longer time. As long as you tell me, Linda, I feel like this is probably going to take a bit longer time for me because I'm more of that personality that I need to pause the videos and everything. Have that communication with me. No worries. I have an amazing woman in the program right now. She has gone through not a brain tumor, but something with her brain that was a traumatic thing for her, like physical brain. So that means that her learning process is slower nowadays. She told me that straight away, and I was like, love, no worries at all. You will have more time in the program. Like, we have that communication. And also you have lifelong access to the program anyway, but she will receive extra time for the group coaching and for the Facebook group, because she told me that, and we have like this weekly communication so that I know her. How is she doing? So as long as you have that communication with me, I want your success. I want you to succeed. If you want to have your freedom, soul-based laptop lifestyle, that is what you and I are really bringing you through this whole amazing process so that you can get. I hope that answers all of your questions. And if you have more questions, please let me know in Facebook Messenger, and I'm super, super happy to answer them all for you. Sending you so much love. Bye.